This is my second part in my two-part series on the metric system, guys. I know it's not a system of measurement that we're familiar with. We're used to feet and inches and pounds, but like I described in the first video, the metric system follows the base 10 number system that we use anyway, so it really should make calculating in the metric system easier. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Just a couple quick reviews. I know you just watched this video the other day and I said it before, but I'm going to say it again. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. 1 meter is equal to 1,000 millimeters. 1 meter is 1,000th of a kilometer. And 1 centimeter is equal to 10 meters. So what this really means is that 1 centimeter is 1/100th of a meter. 1 millimeter is 1,000th of a meter. We've already said that 1 meter is 1,000th of a kilometer, which means there is 1,000 meters in 1 kilometer. And 1 millimeter is 1/10th of a centimeter. This is going to be important when we calculate, and I know it can be confusing at first. Take the time, go through these again with me, rewind the video if you need to, or just pause and say it to yourself. So how do we convert between these measurements? First of all, you need to know if you're going to move from a larger unit to a smaller unit, you're going to multiply. For example, if I want to know how many centimeters are in 6.5 meters, I'm going to take 6.5. We said there were 100 centimeters per each meter, so 6.5 times 100 ends up with 650 centimeters. Now, if I'm moving from a smaller unit to a larger unit, I need to divide. For example, if I have 875 centimeters and I want to know how many meters that is, I take 875 out of 100. You'll notice this fraction bar serves as a fraction bar, and it also serves as a division sign. We know that this is an improper fraction that we need to change. But do the division, because the metric system uses the decimal system. It's base 10. It doesn't really use fractions, which we turn 875 divided by 100. We've done decimal division, so I quick divided that, so you know that's 8.75 meters. There's 8 and 75/100ths of a meter in 875 centimeters. Here's another example. I've got 34 kilometers. I want to move to meters. I got a larger unit. I want to move to its smaller unit. In each kilometer, I have 1,000 meters. So I need to take 34 kilometers and multiply by 1,000 meters per kilometer. That gives me 34,000 meters. So in 34 kilometers, which is roughly a mile, a little bit longer than a mile, I have 34,000 meters. So, what if I want to know how many centimeters are in 320 millimeters? Think that 1 millimeter is 1/10 of a centimeter, or there are 10 millimeters in each centimeter. I know. Don't get confused by all the centi and milli and meters and all the flopping back and forth. So I know that 1 millimeter is 1/10 of a centimeter. That's 320 millimeters divided by 10 centimeters, or 10 millimeters per centimeter. Well, 320 divided by 10 is 32 centimeters. What if I want to know how many kilometers are in 648 meters? I'm going from a smaller unit to a larger unit, so I have to divide. 1 meter is 1/1000th of a kilometer. 648 meters out of 1,000 kilometers, out of 1,000 meters in a kilometer. Well, 648 thousandths. We could divide that, but what does that look like as a decimal number? It's 0.648, 648,000th kilometers. So tonight, I want you to come trying these 3 problems. Okay, come in tomorrow with these 3 problems. Attempt it. I'm not going to expect it to be perfect. Give it a shot. Rewatch the video if you need to. Rewatch both videos. They're only like 4 minutes long, guys. It's 10 minutes total. Really, it's like 8, but who's counting? I want you to first figure out how many meters are in 6,410 centimeters. I want you to find out how many millimeters are in 3.2 meters. And if I have 879 millimeters, I want you to tell me how many centimeters that is. And if you're up for the challenge, there might be some Patriot pay involved, I want you to figure out how many millimeters are in 2.5 kilometers from the biggest unit we use to the smallest unit we use. See you tomorrow morning.